This is Appendix 5 in the 2012 Kansas Child Support Guidelines. It has 6 problems. It has outdated tax material. It incorrectly multiplies the head of household offset by the number of children. It doesn't have the federal head of household income tax brackets. It has only one box for converting adjusted gross income to a marginal tax rate. This box for conversion omits the filer's personal exemption. It starts the process on the bottom. This is the spreadsheet where the non-custodial parent files as single and has an adjusted gross income and child support income of $6,300 a month, and the custodial parent files as head of household and has an adjusted gross income and child support income of $1,200 a month. They have 3 children that qualify for personal exemptions and 2 children that qualify for child tax credits. The children's personal exemptions and child tax credits are referred to as personal credits. The non-custodial parent's federal marginal tax rate is 25%, and Kansas marginal tax rate is 4.8%. The custodial parent's federal marginal tax rate is 10%, and Kansas marginal tax rate is 2.7%. The federal tax exemption of $3,950 is multiplied by 25%. The Kansas tax exemption of $2,250 is multiplied by 4.8%. And, after a series of arithmetic operations, the 3 personal exemptions are worth $229.95 to the non-custodial parent. The 2 child tax credits are worth $140 to the non-custodial parent. The head of household offsets are worth $29.28 to the custodial parent. This worksheet decreases child support by $399.23 when the custodial parent keeps the personal credits. This exhibit converts most of the arithmetic in the previous exhibit for the head of household offset to values within 5 ranges of the custodial parent's adjusted gross incomes for federal head of household tax brackets and within 3 ranges for Kansas tax brackets. In this particular example, the custodial parent's adjusted gross income of $14,400 fits into the $13,051 to $26,000 range for federal taxes at 10% and the $7,751 to $22,750 range for Kansas taxes at 2.7%. The federal and Kansas range for a federal bracket of 10% and a Kansas bracket of 2.7% can be combined for a $13,051 to $22,750 range for a total monthly head of household offset of $34.85. This exhibit does the same for the personal exemptions, and in this case, the non-custodial parent's adjusted gross income of $75,600 is in the $47,051 to $99,500 federal range and is in the $20,251 without limit Kansas range. So the monthly combined value of the federal and Kansas personal exemption is $91.29 for the $47,051 to $99,500 range. This report combines and then rearranges the two previous exhibits. Note that the head of household offset is $34.85 times 84%, or $29.27 compared to the previous $29.28. The combined personal credits total $440.54, which in turn is multiplied by 84%, for a total of $370.05. The head of household offset of $29.27 is then included for a total child support decrease of $399.32. This result favorably compares to the previously reported $399.23. This form has the same results as Exhibit 1 and can replace the Appendix 5 form in the Kansas Child Support Guidelines. This is a Bradley software child support calculator that performs a similar calculation for the child support reduction when the custodial parent keeps the personal credits. The Bradley software report itself is 2 pages long and reduces the child tax credit at a rate of 5% for non-custodial parents' incomes starting at $6,250 for parents filing single and head of household, and starting at $9,167 for parents filing married, filing joint. In this case, there is only a slight reduction in the child tax credit from $166.67 to $164.17, and the child support reduction is $397.22 rather than the earlier $399.23 or $399.32. Also note that the Bradley software only uses the child support income for input, so there can be a difference between it and the adjusted gross income. This difference could be significant if there is inputted income and/or expenses, cost of living adjustments, and non-taxable income and/or expenses. This form can replace the 2-page Bradley software report when the custodial parent keeps the personal credits. The Bradley software calculator also determines the increase in child support when the custodial parent transfers the personal credits by taking the non-custodial parent's loss of personal credits and going from having all of them to having none of them, but with no child tax credit phase-out adjustment, and multiplying this amount by the custodial parent's child support income's percentage to the combined child support. In this case, it is $440.53 times 16% for a child support increase of $70.48 and a net child support increase of $41.21 when the head of household offset is considered. Interestingly enough, the guidelines does not calculate the child support increase when the custodial parent makes this transfer. This form can replace the 2-page Bradley software report when the custodial parent transfers the personal credits. The guidelines and the Bradley software decrease child support by either $370.05 or $367.95 when the personal credits are kept, and the Bradley software increases child support by $70.49 if the personal credits are transferred. Intuitively, the transfer makes more sense because of the non-custodial parent's much higher income, but unfortunately, the parents don't know the actual income tax gains and/or losses to either parent resulting from these choices. That is why these calculators have the warnings.